guys, thought we'd look at Put Me Thru today by Paak. I've used a Tiny Desk concert for reference of what we're going to play. The rhythm's a little tricky in places, but it's not too bad, so let's go for a playthrough and then we'll get into it. Okay guys, we're going to break it down kind of bar by bar. It's quite different, the rhythm. There is one which sort of sits through, but as I say, we'll go through bar by bar. First thing we'll do is look at the chords. We start with this C minor. He kind of plays it in the Hendrix style. So he's got, his first finger is barring the 8th fret of the B, the G and the D. And then your thumb is over playing the bass note on the 8th fret. Don't worry if you can't do that because he doesn't really use that. And then your ring finger is going to play the 10th fret of the D. If you want, you can do a full bar chord, but with the little hammer-ons and stuff, this does make it easier. So we've got C minor. Then we're going to bring it back. We've got B flat minor at the 6th fret. And then we've got these variety of triads. We've got 8th fret, this is an E flat triad. We've got 8th fret of the G, 8th fret of the B, 6th fret of the thin string. Then we have a C minor triad, same string set, 5th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret. Then we have an F minor first inversion triad, which without the fancy talk is 6th fret of the D string, 5th fret of the G, 6th fret of the B, and we're blocking out that thin E string so you can't hear it. And then we have the same shape, G minor first inversion triad. So we've got C minor, B flat minor, E flat, C minor, F minor, and G minor. All of the tabs are available on my Patreon page if you want to follow along, make it a little bit easier. So, we're going to start with 2 bars of C minor. So our first bar of C minor, we're going to have the first beat is quiet, and then we're going to play a down strum on the second beat. Then we're going to have and 3 and is also silent. And then on the 4th beat, we're going to do another down strum, and we're going to hammer into the 10th fret of the G. So it goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And then before we come into the second bar, we have a quick up strum, which is just going to be all the 8s. So take your ring finger off. And then for the first beat, you bring back your ring finger on the 10th fret. So that first bar goes 1, 2. Okay. Second bar is a lot more similar to what the rest of the song goes on. We're going to play the second beat again. We're just going to do a down. And 3 is silent. And then we're going to have a down up, a quick down up. And then he tends to sort of staccato these notes. So it goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2. Okay, and now we start to use this all the way through. So we now come back to our B flat minor. We're going to do the same thing, down, down, up. It's just where the count is. So the first one comes in, we've just had a silent 4, and we're going to play down on the and. 1 is silent, and then down, up, 2 is silent. So it's and 1, and 2. Same thing on the E flat. And 3, and 4. Same thing on the C minor. And 1, and 2. And then just slightly different on the F minor and the G minor. We're going to have and 3, and 4. So just single strums here. And 3, and 4. Sometimes he then throws in a little and on the G minor as well. So I'll just play it through really slowly twice so that you can try and play along and get an idea of where the timing is. And then I'll play it through twice up to speed for those of you who are feeling pretty confident on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, and up to speed. Sometimes I throw in a couple of extra strums with some mutes just to kind of give it a bit more dynamics. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for the chorus, we'll go through the chords again. We've got C minor, this time at the 3rd fret, A minor bar shaped chord. Then we have a power chord at the 6th fret, B flat. So it's just 6th fret, A on the bass strings. Then we do the same shape but move it down to the A string, E flat. Then we have a power chord at the 5th fret on the bass, A. And then F, 1st fret, G, 1st fret. Both of those power chords as well. The rhythm's a lot more simple. We're going to have 7 down strums. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then if you want, you can throw in an and as well. So, going through the bars, we've got 2 bars of C minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then this is where it gets slightly different. We go B flat, 6th fret, 1 and 2. And then we have a push rhythm. So we come down to the E flat, and 3 and 4. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Come down to the A for the first beat, 1 and 2. And then we go to F, and 3, G and 4. So from the A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so I'll play through the whole thing nice and slow so you can get an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that just repeats around exactly the same thing next time through. You can do some accenting. I like to sort of emphasize the 2 just to kind of get a little bit more dynamics and interest in it. So I'll play it once up to speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we just have a couple of licks. We got the intro riff, which sounds like this. So it's nice and short. It's just the 6th fret twice on the A string, then the 8th fret twice, and then we hammer from the 6th fret to the 8th fret, bit of vibrato, slide it out. And then we have one other lick, which is when he comes out of the first chorus. There's this really nice little C minor pentatonic lick. Which is the 11th fret of the B to the 13, hammer on. Then you have a quick passing note at the 8th fret of the B, and we do a hammer on 6th fret to the 8th fret of the B. So that first half. Then we come to the 8th fret of the G, play the 10th fret of the D, and then we hammer from the 8th fret to the 10th fret twice on the G. So all the way through. Up to speed. And then we join back in at the B flat minor for the rhythm. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that lesson. You can check out another one of them here, or if you click the subscribe button, you'll get a notification every time I release a lesson, especially if you click the bell icon. And if not, I'll see you next time.